Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really happy to show you how I set up my bullet journal for June. If you're new here, thanks for joining. I'm Sarah, also known as Sensaria, and I am excited to share my June journey with you. Let's get started. I'm very happy about your feedback and reactions to my content. It motivates me to continue producing these videos. In addition to the classic marking and the mini calendar, there is a bit of color in the theme. For today's bullet journal video, I was inspired by our city park. As always, it's a minimalist layout with a floral theme. This time I chose magnolias. I love these trees. Unfortunately, they only bloom for a short time, but they are all the more beautiful. Which plant do you particularly like? I use my black fine liner to add a little texture to the petals. Then we come to the monthly overview. On the left-hand side, there is again the overview in calendar form. I write all the important dates and events of the month here so that I can see them at a glance. It's a very simple layout without much effort. By the way, the whole setup took me less than an hour. Of course, I could have made it even more minimalist, but a little color was a must. I hope you like it. On the right hand side are my goals for the month and the area for a line a day. Here you can see a close-up of how I did the decoration. Simply outline the branch with the light brown tombow, then add some shadows with a darker brown. Then draw the buds of the magnolia tree with small circles and then paint the already opened blossoms with two colors. Tips should be little lighter than the part of the blossom that grows out of the branch. I then drew the structure of the flowers again with the fine liner. And now we come to the weekly planning. It is important for me to have as many trackers as possible clearly visible throughout the month. That's why I've prepared the mood and weather tracker for the whole of June on the left. And on the right hand side, I've written down the habit trackers I want to follow in June. So that the pages is nicely separated, I have divided the individual sections with simply lines. I drew the weekly overview with 8 columns each. As the 1st and 2nd of June fall on the weekend, I have taken them for the first week of June. When I was cutting the pages for the Dutch doors for the following weeks, I realized that I should have drawn the habit tracker directly on the right hand side. So you can see that I also make mistakes and then cut out the tracker accordingly. Then I cut out the other pages which I need for June. And then, of course, the habit tracker had to be drawn in again. As always, I want to write down my daily planning in the 7 columns, and the column on the far right is for notes. If something comes to mind while I'm filling out the bullet journal. I have a small travel notebook that I always carry with me so that I can write down any good ideas that comes to mind. That's why my note areas in the bullet journal are usually rather small. And before we get to the final flip through, I've added the same magnolia pattern to the upper part of the weekly planning as I did to the cover page and the monthly overview. As we are already in the middle of the year, it's hard to believe how quickly the time flies. For the second half of 2024, I've decided to use special themes for the months. As some of you may have noticed in this video, I have a Harry Potter tattoo, and I think I will create a Hogwarts theme, especially in September. I hope this gave you some ideas for your own journal. If you like it, Please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more bullet journal tips and creative ideas. Until next time, stay creative, stay organized. Bye!